Hey everyone, welcome back to the dojo here on Cobra Kai Theory. So today let's discuss what will happen to Terry Silver. Well, it looks like he's lost face, he's lost his students, and he lost his battle against Daniel. Now, I've explained in a previous video why I believe he lost to Daniel, so you can check that out if you are so inclined. And I'll briefly reiterate here, I think it's because he lost all of his students that he didn't have anything else to fight for, and it was completely throwing him off balance, and it was just taking his attention and focus away from the fight. He was probably thinking, what is going to happen to me now? What's going to happen to the dojo? No one wants to be Cobra Kai anymore, and he was probably remembering the past and everything that happened back then too with the failure. So now that Terry Silver is gone to jail, remember the officer said that his lawyers were going to be very busy. Now, Terry Silver has some of the best lawyers, and he has some very crooked lawyers, mind you, as well as, remember, in Karate Kid 3, the DA, Willie Cole, whose favorite dinner was poached salmon, that Terry Silver had over at his mansion. So Terry is very, very slippery. His money and his power went a long way with a lot of crooked people, and this gets him a chance. This buys him leverage. He may not be allowed in the valley anymore, but I don't think he's ever going to go to jail. Now, there's also the possibility that Terry Silver might be able to warp and twist the entire thing, saying that John Kreese threatened him if he didn't do what he did to Stingray. That would be quite interesting. Like I said, Terry Silver is a very influential and powerful man. His lawyers probably will pull a lot of things out of the hat. So the options here are Terry Silver going to jail, which I don't think will happen, Terry Silver losing Cobra Kai Dojo and it being given back to John Kreese, which I don't think would happen either because we saw that he defeated, or rather beat up, some doctors. So, meaning that Cobra Kai Dojo could go back to Johnny. More about that in a different video at a different time. So back to Silver. Let's say he's kicked out of the valley. It won't stop him from opening his own dojo somewhere else. As we know, he does own Cobra Kai. John Kreese doesn't. While it may reside with the people of the valley as to who they wish Cobra Kai belonged to, legally speaking, all the paperwork belongs to Terry Silver. He's the owner, the original owner, and he's the only one that can make more Cobra Kai dojos. Now, unless news of the valley starts to spread through the internet and the Cobra Kai name is tarnished, I think Terry Silver's lawyers will be able to turn it around, and he will not only go free, maybe with a little slap on the wrist, but I think he might actually cause some damage and turn the tide on Kreese or Johnny or Daniel. I mean, in Daniel's case, it doesn't look good either because he came to Terry Silver's home. So the legal battle will be quite difficult for Daniel to beat. Mike Barnes will have to come back, Chosen, Johnny, all these guys, all our boys are going to be involved with invading Terry Silver's home. Now, these are very serious crimes. So I want to know how Terry Silver's lawyers are going to deal with all that. They're probably going to make him look like the poor victim and make everyone else look like the instigator, like the manipulator. I think Terry Silver will come back out on top in the end. This isn't the end of Terry Silver. This isn't the end of Terry Silver's Cobra Kai. Now, as a huge Terry Silver fan, of course, I want to see more of him and I want to see him in power. Even as shaky and bad as this looks, I think Terry Silver always has a plan B. He always has his ducks lined up in a row and not all of his eggs in one basket. I think his lawyers are very influential. They rub elbows with a lot of different people in the valley, in the government, and I believe thinking this is the last we see of Terry Silver is quite the understatement. Please let me know in the comments what you guys think of Terry Silver's ending in Season 5 of Cobra Kai. Do you think this is the end for him? Do you think he'll return? Do you think he'll own Cobra Kai again? Or do you think he's going to be kicked out of the valley and he'll have to find another way to sabotage Daniel? Because best believe this isn't the last we see of Terry Silver. He definitely wants revenge. Thanks for watching today's video. Catch you all in the next one. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon. Until then, remember, pain does not exist in this dojo. Does it?